At the outset, let me first congratulate Pratap Padope to take this initiative of creating the National Conclave on Smart Technologies and preparing this nation through these initiatives for the smart cities. Not because Sri Venkaiah Naidu Garu is here with us this morning, but sir, I wanted to express my sense of gratitude to you for what you're doing on the smart cities for the nation to progress into the next century. There are a number of initiatives, I'm sure, the government has put forward in the recent past. And in some form, shape or other, Nasscom is involved in most of them, if not all of them. But sir, the Smart Cities initiative is one which we think stands out compared to any others. You might ask me what are the reasons, and I always have these three reasons. One is for the vision. A vision which very clearly lays out there are 100 smart cities, there are 500 cities under the new Amrut program that they'll put together, the way in which the funding has been allocated, the definitions of what a smart city would be and how it would move forward. The second one is very impressive from the industry perspective, is your transparency. You made sure there's nothing that has been left for imagination for anybody, how a smart city would be selected, the challenge competition, which is itself very innovative, and making sure, which means that everybody gets an equitable opportunity in participating in this game-changing initiative. And the third one, which is equally impressive, is the consultative process that's been gone through. If you look at these initiatives to be successful, there are several stakeholders. And it is imperative that we involve every one of these stakeholders. The fact a number of meetings have happened with all the stakeholders, with the state government, with the central government, the mayors, the urban local bodies, the private industry, and many of them certainly reflects how Mr. Venkaiah Naidu is rolling out the Smart City initiative. So it's a combination of his vision, the transparency, and the consultative process makes us believe from the industry that this initiative certainly is the one which will make a change to all of our lives. But let me make a few comments about what I believe is the role of technology and innovation. The first and the foremost is, I do not want you to believe smart cities is all about technology. There's no denying at all, technology is a serious enabler. It actually is a cornerstone. But if you just have technology, it does not resolve any of your problems. It is all about having infrastructure, having modern infrastructure, which when then coupled with technology will give you two things: A, capacity, B, efficiency. So therefore, please do not mistake jumping into technology, rolling out something tomorrow by connecting things is going to be making a difference. What will make the difference is making sure you can leverage this technology on a modern infrastructure. That's what requires to be done. The second thing that I wanted to share with you is smartness will also come into the cities by making sure we integrate all the subsystems that go around. There are several subsystems. I'll spend a few minutes in a moment. Whether it's to do with government, it is governance, it's to do with education, healthcare, water, energy, and so on and so forth. But it's a question of integrating all of them is when you find the city to become more smarter. The third point I like to make is that while we all talk about making cities smarter, I think it's extremely important that we need to have a master plan for the city itself. You have to dovetail the digital initiatives into a master plan of the city. Otherwise, I'm sure all of us experience the grief from time to time. You have a brand new road that's being laid, and hardly 2 weeks later, there's also digging that happens on it. So if we can probably get to a level where we can create a master plan, and that is when you will finally see that you can roll out smart cities fairly quickly.